Can you guys hear me now? Have I been talking to myself the past 3 minutes? That is wild, y'all. So I've been just talking to myself the past 3 minutes. So let's run that back. And then Keisha, look, Keisha's on the live. Let me just talk to myself. Keisha, come on, girl. You ain't got my back, girl. You didn't even tell me nothing. Lisa had to tell me there was no sound. Inspired Dreamer says, man, I just came in and I seen your list moving, but I thought it was my phone. I started checking your settings. Listen, y'all. Watch what happens live. Let me run that back. Welcome. This is your girl, Mika, Mika Divine, Spiritual Guidance, here live to do an all signs reading. And here on this all signs reading, I'm going to be dropping all the tea on the person that you're currently connected to in love and romance, letting you know what do they secretly tell their friends and family about you. That's right. I'm going to reveal all of the hidden secrets on what they say. And it might be something good. But for some of you guys, it may be not so good. Keep an open mind and do know, because this is an all signs reading, we will be going from Aries all the way to Pisces. Now, just like in all of my readings, time is fluid in tarot. So these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles could be reversed. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Just a few announcements. Don't forget, guys, that if you ever are watching my content and you happen to run across anything you like that you've heard, it resonates, interact with us. Make sure that you leave a comment, like a video, interact in the live chat. And if you happen to miss any of my content, just simply go to my page and click on the videos you missed. Earlier today, I did a collective reading on whatever comes out, and we went over multiple categories. One of my favorite collective readings of all time. So if you missed it, check it out. Also, recently, I did individual sign reads videos for Aries all the way to Pisces. And in that series, we talked about your past person versus your new person. I did a community post on this. So all you have to do is go to my YouTube community page, find your zodiac sign, click on the link, and you can watch your video. Just like I always say on this video here, check out that sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign when you watch those videos. If you want to get the most accurate perspective from all different angles. And for those of you who do not know what your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, no worries. I have a link right here. If you click on that link, it's going to direct you to Astro Cafe. And Astro Cafe gives you an absolute free natal chart. So once you put in your name, date of birth, place of birth, we'll get all that information for absolutely free. Absolutely free. Okay. Certain sites, they're going to charge you for a natal chart. Nah, we don't do that here on this channel. We like free. We like stuff for the free 99. But do know, like I say, that these are still considered collective readings, so they may or may not resonate with your story. Some of the topics we will talk about in this video today may be just a little triggering, but don't take it personally. It's all for entertainment purposes only, and I'm really glad you're here. If you are watching live, please let us know you're here. We got Shama here, Frankie, Lisa, Inspired Dreamer, my girl Keisha, Frankie here. I said that already. Tania. Hello, hello, ladies. How y'all doing? And the sorcerer just entered the chat. Yeah. And Brittany. Hey, thank you guys so much for showing your girl some love. I really, really appreciate it. And of course, if you are interested in becoming a member, Please check out my channel membership. I do have a lot of cool perks for my members, including all the members watching now. Don't forget to submit your free yes and no question on the community tab of my YouTube page. On the membership side, go to the community post and you'll see a special post for members. Now listen, members, I need your question by midnight tonight. So if you have not submitted your question by midnight tonight, then you will not be able to get that free yes or no question. Also, for the newbies here, I see that Lisa is trying to let people know. Please, y'all, no questions in the live chat. The only time I do accept questions is if we're doing mini reads, okay? And typically for mini reads, unless it's a special giveaway, then it's not free, okay? Because your girl works very, very hard to try to spend my time and energy to give you guys a lot of free readings. Sometimes I'll throw a freebie out there here and there, but please be mindful in the chat, guys. Don't spam the chat with questions. If you would like a reading, there is a link right there. And for all of you guys that want a really cheap reading, you're in luck. Listen to this. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'm doing a pop-up mini reading on this channel. And each question is only $22.22 per question. Now, if you go to my website, you're going to notice most of my readings cost way more than that. So that is a great way for you to get your dying question answered on the live. Again, thank you to the sorcerer for sending an amazing jewel. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you all so much for showing your girl some love. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Y'all ready? First, I want to see who's in the building. You know, we got to let people rep they sign. Do we have any Aries in the building? Aries, Aries. Taurus. Geminis. Cancers. Krabby Patties. Leos. Mighty, mighty Leos. Virgos. Libra. Scorpio. Saggy-waggies. Sagittarius, where you at? Capricorn. Capricorns. Aqua Gang. Are you in this thing? And Pisces. You up, Pisces? You up? All right, I see we got a couple of people here. Let's see. We got an Aries. We got the sorcerer who is a Saggy-waggy. Cool, cool. We got Gina, who is an Aquarius. We got some Leos, Scorpios, a few Scorpios. Nice, nice. We got a Cancer. Maya's a Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Hey, hey. Divine Earth Angel. Hey, hey. Let me guess. Divine Earth Angel, let me guess. Are you a Pisces? I can't remember. What are you? Dang it, I forgot. I'm right. I'm right. I said, I think Divine Earth Angel's a Pisces. And he is. Yes. Victory is mine. Male is a Taurus. Okay, who are we missing? Where are the Virgos at? No Virgos? No Geminis? Hello? Virgos, Geminis, where you at? Okay. Lotus Flowers here. Okay, there goes. She's a Gemini. I think everybody else is here. All right. That's enough. We're going to go ahead and get started. All right, Aries, let's do this. Again, be sure if you like anything you hear, like the video, share the video, and always come back to the video if you happen to step out, miss your read, or if you have to handle some other business. Come back. Come back. Come back and watch that sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. Okay, there go the Virgos rising up from their hermit mode. They rising on up. Hey, hey, good to see y'all. Big shout out to Brittany D sponsoring today's read with 199. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all so sweet. You guys are so sweet. Thank you guys so much for the love. I don't know why you guys watch my crazy self. I'm so crazy, y'all. I be cracking up at myself sometimes. Maya says, "You are pretty new. Love your good humor and charm and channeling. Virgo sun moon." Okay, hold on. Virgo sun, moon Cancer rising. Okay, and you will get a reading from me. Awesome, Maya. Yeah, go ahead and book your reading, girl. For sure, for sure. Lock in, lock in, lock in. And if you guys are just coming to the chat, don't forget tomorrow we're doing mini reads. That's the link right there for those that need it. Let's start the reading, guys. I think everybody got. Did y'all get the notification? No notifications. I'm just trying to see what time YouTube is on. Did y'all get any notifications? Any notifications? Any YouTube notifications? Anybody? Somebody? Yes! Victory! Victory! Glory! Yes! Finally! Finally! Yes! 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 Y'all, it's irritating because I'm like, I work so hard to create this content and I want my viewers who want to see it be notified. Like, come on. So, yeah, I told them they need to get it together and I'm glad they got it together. Good. Here we go, Aries. Let's do this. Like, seriously, I'm super happy about this because, y'all, it's too much. They doing too much. And then I'm looking on my stats because, if you're a content creator on YouTube, you go to your stats on stuff like how many views you got, how much, AdSense pay you're getting for the month. And they got me for my paper, y'all, for the month of June, talking about, yeah, we owe you some views. We working on it. They trying to get me for my paper, y'all. Not only are they not notifying y'all, because we get paid by the views and we get paid by the length that a viewer watches our content. So when you guys lock in and watch my content all the way through and you guys watch, whatever view, I get paid by that. That's how AdSense ends up paying the content creators. So I just like to talk. And plus I got my bachelor's degree in communication. So I don't really mind making long form content, unlike some other tarot readers that be trying to throw out 5-minute tarot readings. I don't do that on this channel. But some of my viewers be watching my 3-4 hour long videos, and I'm just like, y'all trying to jip me. Hey Maya, how you doing? Thank you for the $2. Thank you, thank you. The Sasara. Thank you for the two. Look at y'all with these super chats. What y'all doing? Oh my gosh. And listen, I want to give a shout out to Faith. Faith is one of my beautiful subscribers who drew a portrait of me. So big shout out to Faith. You are amazing. I wish I can read the email. You had me literally in tears. I started like forwarding your portrait to all of my friends and family. Like, look at me. Look at me. Somebody drew a picture of me. It's amazing. It's amazing. And so literally, because you're in India and you talked about how it's hard to like ship the portrait out, Um, I'm going to email you back. I didn't get a chance to email you because I ended up having to cook dinner. Then I also got on the phone with a relative, and I was just like, wow, wow. They were just so sweet. And so, yeah, we'll talk. Thank you, Faith. Thank you so much, Faith. I've never had nobody like from the bottom of their heart. And listen, y'all, this is the trippy part about Faith. Faith, the heart, right? This is not somebody that is trained to draw. And so she or he created a Instagram account. They created an Instagram account of their artwork. And do you know what the very first drawing on their Instagram account was? It was them drawing me. And it's like the only thing on their Instagram account. Oh my gosh. Faith, why? Why are you doing this to me? you know, so I say this without, I'm trying not to cry. At least I done cried about 10 times on this channel. I'm not going to do it today. You just never know how much impact you have on people. And if you have a good, pure heart, and if you have a really hearing spirit, I tell you guys all the time, you just never know who's watching. Your children can be watching, your friends, your family, and you can be that inspiration. So I'm telling you, man, thank you. Thank you to all of you. Like, but that blew my mind. Like, she said it in the chat like a couple of weeks ago. She's like, Mika, I got a drawing of you and I want to ship it to you. And I'm like, okay, cool. Send me an email and I'll give you my shipping address. And so not only did she write this long dissertation email with details and the background story behind it and how much she's inspired by my channel and how it really helped her and all these things, but she also sent me a link to her Instagram and Facebook. And when I clicked on it, I'm like, it's just so sad. It's like, it's happy tears, but it's like, you 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 make a video of me drawing me. So yeah, it was really sweet. Thank you so much, Faith. If you're watching, I'm going to timestamp this because I really want you to know how much it made my day. And I do everything I do out of the kindness of my heart because I really do want to help people, but it really hits home when it really does help people. It really hits home because that's what I do. And you got some content creators and some readers on here doing it for fame, fortune, trying to do it for entertainment or whatever. I'm doing it because I myself have a story and I feel like God has put me through what I've been through in order to teach others how to get through without having to go through what I went through. right? So it's just a blessing. Thank you so much, Faith, if you're watching. All right, to the reading, y'all. Done with my TED talk. Done with it. All right. We getting down to business, y'all. We getting down to business. All 20 y'all that's still here. Some of y'all come through, I'm sure. You're like, oh Lord, here she go talking. I know, I know. Here we go. We get into the reading now. Aries. All right. So, Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the person that's currently connected to Aries secretly saying about Aries to their friends and family? We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Swords. This is someone that's telling them that you're someone that had really good intentions towards building a solid, committed relationship with them, but they threw it away. They threw away the opportunity with you with some type of betrayal. Yeah, they feel like game is over. They played themselves by taking advantage of you, taking advantage of your love, your time, your energy. Yeah, they would say honestly good things about you, that you were definitely invested, Aries, with the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Three of Wands. So yeah, they feel like you came in with a solid love offer, solid um intentions. But there has been a lot of off and on between you two, and they are definitely taking some level of accountability as to why it may have not worked. Yeah, with the Strength in the reverse, they're feeling a little weak, they're feeling insecure. That they didn't take advantage of this relationship when they had a chance. So I feel like if you were to be totally honest with this person, I'm sure you would tell them that they're absolutely right. Like, you may have felt like this was a very unstable relationship because of their doings and because of their in and out behaviors, the way they mishandle things with you. Your feelings changed over time. What does Aries friends and family think about Aries? I mean, Aries, what does Aries person's friends and family think about Aries? We have the Death in the reverse and the Star in the reverse. They really feel like if you were to go back to this situation, it's probably not going to get better. And you may end up losing more than you're gaining out of the situation. So a part of their friends and family do agree that this person is probably no good for you and you may have made the right choice. Yeah. It's almost like they feel like this protection mechanism or this energy that you've put in place, this boundary, let me say that, this boundary that you put in place. I think they're realizing that it's for the better. But if you were to drop the boundary, drop your guard, then uh-oh, you're in store for a wild ride. Yeah. So it would probably come from a place of confusion. Many of you Aries are connecting to someone who is possibly an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo. Yeah, that's what I have. Could be any sign, of course. Let me know if it resonates. Sometimes you have a person's family and friends that just know that their son, their daughter, their homeboy ain't no good, and you're a good person, and they feel like you need to do right by by Aries, but they just don't really say much because they don't want to intrude, or they may feel like it's not their business. So that's what I have there. All right, we got Taurus next. All right, Belle. I was calling you the sorcerer, but I call you Belle. I may have pronounced your name wrong. I'm horrible with names. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I just called you the sorcerer, but I'll call you Belle if that's better. So anytime I was saying the sorcerer, I was talking about you, Belle. All right, I apologize if I said that wrong. Taurus, let's do it. Because y'all be having all kind of letters up in there, and I'll be like, I don't know how they trying to say that. I thought it was the sorcerer Belle. That's what I thought you were trying to use, like say like the sorcerer Belle. So that's why I like the sorcerer, but I'll just call you Belle. Taurus, Taurus, let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is Taurus's person that they're connected to in love and romance? Secretly tell their friends and family about Taurus. We have the Three of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Tower in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Five of Wands in the reverse, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So, Taurus, your person is telling your friends and family that you're graciously bowing down and choosing to move on from this. But whatever they have done has broken your heart, made you feel betrayed, sad. But it's something about the Tower in the reverse that makes this person somewhat feel like, even though you guys are on a break or not talking, they may be telling them it's not over between us. Like, I know that I probably made Taurus upset or hurt Taurus, but Taurus will probably be back. We do this thing like a silent treatment thing. Yeah, they're telling their friends and family that the reason why you're heartbroken is because you feel like this relationship was not going anywhere, and they feel like it'll be a matter of time before you guys end up working on this relationship again. But they're kind of panicking because it doesn't seem like you're coming back as soon as they thought. But it's something about you being non-confrontational. They're emphasizing the point, like I said, like instead of fighting, arguing, giving them a hard time, you're just gracefully bowing out, going through the silent treatment, something like that. Like, yeah, I know Taurus is upset at me, but they'll be back. How does Taurus's person's friends and family view Taurus? What is their thoughts on Taurus? Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Swords. They feel like you already know that this is someone that's emotionally unavailable. and that they really struggle with being emotionally present for you. And you also are someone that's choosing to retract your energy because kind of like what this person is saying, you feel like you're not getting the type of relationship you thought you were going to get. But they also feel like your person is correct. At some point, you may come back. You may be thinking about coming back. Yeah. It's just like you're fighting this battle right now, Taurus, to make this person actually believe um, that you're done, but they have faith that you probably will come back. Let's see. I want to see, what does Taurus actually believe? You're going to stay in control of the situation. You're not as weak as they try to portray you as. So I don't know if this has been an ongoing thing with you and this person where they do horrendous things to you and you still give them another chance or something. But I think you're trying to take your power back with the Emperor in the reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, by avoiding them as much as you can. So they're a little wrong. They didn't read the room correctly this time. Your person could be a Scorpio, an Aries, an Aquarius, and Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces. Let me know if it resonates. Geminis are next. How y'all doing out there? Y'all doing all right? Hit the like button if you're enjoying the reading thus far. We've already done Aries and Taurus. We're heading off to do Gemini. Now, I didn't see enough Geminis earlier. Do we have any Geminis who have entered the chat? Any Geminis out there? As Mama Lisa just reminded everybody, go ahead and get those mini read spots. We only have a few spots left. Hey, Kim, how you doing, boo? Leslie is here. Kim Owens is in the building, representing for Team Gemini. Janine is here. Gemini Cancer Cusp. Yes, Gemini Cancer Cusp is a thing. If your birthday falls right at the end of Gemini season, or right at the beginning of Cancer season, you can be considered a Gemini Cancer cusp. And anytime you are a cusp sign, you need to watch probably both readings to see which reading resonates with you most. In some cases, they may both resonate. I've had a couple of cuspers that watch my readings and say that I hit the ball out of the park on both. So it just depends on, whatever your situation is and what I'm reading on. Okay, let's get to it, guys. Gemini is up. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Gemini's person that they're currently connected to in love and romance, family and friends think of Gemini? What are they telling this person about Gemini? Secretly. All right, we have the star in the reverse. Temperance in the reverse. Six of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the King of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Hierophant. This person is telling their friends and family that you lost patience with them. how you were hoping that this person would come back and fix and repair whatever issues you guys had in the relationship. But according to your timeline, it wasn't fast enough. So you felt like you needed to break up with them. And they're kind of blaming you as being the one that caused the breakup or the separation because you had a time frame in which things were not resolved between you and your person, whatever that argument, the disagreement was between you guys. Yeah, they feel like you waited long enough to hear from them or them to fix it, and it just wasn't meeting your satisfactory. So you bailed and went about your business. There is a part of them, though, that feels like maybe one day you'll snap out of it. Keyword snap out of it, come to your senses and come back home because according to them, they feel like you guys are destined to get back together. So they're not really going into why you may have lost patience with them. They're not really going into that. Let's see. What was it about Gemini they may have they're claiming that Gemini lost patience about? Yeah. Fixing, repairing this breakup, this argument. Like I said, you guys had some type of tower moment. And you said, okay, since this person wants to contribute to this relationship going bad, they need to be the one to fix it. And you waited. And according to this person, you didn't give them enough time to fix the relationship. They were going to, but you just left so quickly. All right, let's see what the friends and family actually think about you, Gemini. Hey, George. Hey, John. So, how does Gemini's person's friend and family honestly feel or think about Gemini? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. The Fool in reverse. They feel like you're someone who's non-committal. According to them, you were wasting this person's time because you never really wanted a serious relationship with them anyway. You were too held back, too scared to take the risk. So you bailed. So it looks like they're on your person's side saying, yeah, Gemini bailed and left the relationship, not because of what Gemini's person did to Gemini. It's because Gemini probably really didn't want anything serious with our friend. Yeah, they feel like you were being a magician. You were somebody that was definitely manifesting other options. In other words, they calling you a hoe. Their words, not mine. Sorry, Gemini. We keep it real on this channel. Your person could be an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Gemini, a Virgo, a Scorpio. Capricorn. That's what I got. Gemini. That's cold-blooded, ain't it? That's cold-blooded, man. That's cold-blooded. So your person got everybody brainwashed. Let me know if it's facts. Do you feel like you gave the impression to your people, your person's people, that you really didn't want a relationship with them, that you wanted to be for the streets? Is that the impression that you were setting off to this person's friends and family? My gosh. And all the Geminis get quiet in the chat. All right, Cancer's next. Gemini. Y'all the most talkative sign. Come on, Gemini. What's going on? Now, if I meet a Gemini in person, y'all will never be quiet. So why y'all getting quiet in the chat now? Okay. Leave it alone. Love y'all. I think they mad at me. Here we go, Cancer. Love and light. You know why I think that family is like that is because maybe you and this person have had like an off and on relationship. So they don't know what to believe. Like, who is really the culprit to cause the demise? That's what they want to know. Sorry, y'all, if you heard me burp. John says exactly. Oh boy. All right, Cancers, you're up. Remember, guys, no questions in the chat. I would love to connect with you guys and help you answer your questions, but you're going to have to book you a personal reading. You have a couple of options. You're in luck because tomorrow I will be doing mini reads. So if you would like to book a mini read with me, beloved, it's only $22.22 per question for my live stream tomorrow. You don't have to be present for it. Click on that link right there. You can also visit my website and book another personal reading that's completely confidential and private off of live stream. Also found on my website, MEKA'S.com. Let's do it, Cancer. I know, Divine Earth Angel. These Geminis don't got nothing to say to me. It's okay. I know. It's messed up, but some folks just be twisting the narrative. Because I think someone in the chat was telling me that their person is the liar, the manipulator, the cheater, and all that kind of stuff. But then some of you Geminis might actually be. So whatever it is, here we go, Cancer. Hey, Jody. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Person that they're connected to in love and romance. What is this person secretly telling their friends and family about Cancer? We have the Emperor in the reverse. The Four of Cups in the reverse. The Moon. Underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Four of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. I think this is someone that really doesn't have a lot to share with friends and family about you, Cancer, because you're being very secretive, according to them. It's almost like they don't really have a lot of information on what to share with others, other than like You're just being a little difficult. They don't know what to say or what you got going on. Don't negate my reads. They feel like even though you're trying your best, Cancer, to maintain this silent treatment, control of the situation by retracting your energy, they feel like it'll be eventually a matter of time where you'll come back and open up to them again. They don't feel like you're as strong as you perceive yourself to be. So, whatever issues you guys are going through, where you're trying to reclaim your power, they feel like it's only going to be shortly lived because you definitely are definitely protected. Your energy is hard to read and interpret for even me, like it's very protected. Yeah, it was like a complete switch up. You did something very random where it's not even like your nature. So that's why they find it very hard to believe that it's going to be lived very long. It's just like a short term thing. That's what they're saying. Now, when it comes to, oh, and by the way, with the Nine of Wands, I feel like you've been through a lot in this relationship. So you're just kind of exhausted with it. All right. So, what about Cancer's person's people? How do they view Cancer? Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Cups, the Lovers. You know, they feel like you really love this person. They feel like you guys were destined to be together, that is true love, um, that this connection is undeniably secure and solid, and that it's very unfortunate that you guys are having this difficult time. So, according to them, if your person doesn't get their crap together, they honestly feel like you're the one that's going to get away. They put a lot of worth and value on you, Cancer, to be honest. They see you as a good catch and they feel like your person is the one messing up by letting you slip away. Yeah. They need to apologize or they need to communicate with you or try to make this thing right. So it looks like you kind of have some secret cheerleaders behind the scenes that you may not even know about, Cancer. They really do like you. Even if they don't really say that, they see that you're actually a good person and you guys would make a good couple if this person would get their crap together. Your person could be a water sign such as yourself, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We got Gemini, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I don't know if I said Aquarius. All right. That's what I have for y'all. Capricorn is also here. So someone was talking about the cards coming out in reverse, and I've had this conversation with you guys plenty of times on the channel and in the comments. As a tarot reader, if I were to just interpret the cards in the upright, it would change the entire message of the reading. The way the cards come out as I ask the questions and the way they land on the table and where they're placed, all is very intentional. And so I kindly ask that if you notice there's a lot of reversals, do know that it was intentionally meant to come out that way. If everything was in the upright, it probably won't resonate. So I kindly ask, do not negate my readings, meaning don't say what you want to see and just listen to what comes out. It may or may not resonate with you. It is what it is. It's a collective reading, but I get tired of telling folks, stop telling me how to do my readings. If you don't like it, click off. If you want to read tarot, take my tarot reading course on my website, MEKA'S I will gladly show you how to read tarot, and then you'll learn and see that the way I'm doing is absolutely correct and it is done intentionally. Thank you. Leos are next. We've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. We're currently on Leo. I don't see any Cancers on the chat, which is interesting. I think we have a couple of Leos in the background. Leo, where you at? Yeah, it's respect for real. Like, get your own cards, do your own reading. Like, back up, chill. You're here for entertainment and to get information. Let me say what I gotta say, and you decide if you want to take it or not. I watch quite a bit of readers on YouTube, quite a bit, and some will read only in the upright. I don't agree with that, because if you read only in the upright, it's going to change the whole message. That may not be totally correct. And sometimes it be people like that that go into the comments and bash the reader and make them want to change how they're doing things. And then the messages are not correct. And then it makes it sound like a lot of fluff. Oh, you guys are going to live happily ever after. Oh, your person's coming back, a changed man or woman. They love you up and down. You guys are going to get married tomorrow. Like, if that's what you want to hear, which is a bunch of baloney, in most cases, go for it. Go on to that channel. That's going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not that channel. I'm not that channel. I'm going to tell you the real, and I'm going to keep it real, and I'm going to put you up on game so you can protect yourself. And sometimes the messages are good. And I'll be like, that's great. I had a couple of personal readings recently where it was phenomenal. Like, I was telling the clients, let me know when y'all having a wedding. Hell, invite me because the reading was so perfect. A couple of them. So it's not all bad, but it's just whatever comes through. Y'all be getting on my nerves, man, talking about these cards. Chill, man. Chill. You're not doing it. I'm the one doing it. People are just OG. I'm gonna tell you right now. OG. I really need you to pipe down because this ain't the channel for all that. That's your warning, or you're gonna get blocked. So don't come in here with that foolery. I'm really not in the mood right now. Don't come in here with that. Grow up. Grow up. Grow up. Like, for real. Here we go, Leo. Man, I get tired of childish grown folks. I ain't got no life, ain't got nothing to do but come on and say stupid stuff like you need to go find you some business. No good and dang well. No good and dang well. Like, I can see them now just sitting there saying dumb stuff on people's live streams to get a reaction. Are you that immature that you need that much attention? Like, were you put in a corner as a child and nobody gave you any attention, to where you got to go and be a grown man or woman and get on people's live streams and say dumb stuff for attention? You need help. I'm laughing at you right now because it's really wild. You up here going like this, saying dumb stuff, and you a grown ass man or woman. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Real talk. Real talk. Come on now. Oh Lord, y'all. I'm just You see, they got quiet. I can't take foolery. I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna shut them down. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call you out because you really need to grow up, and that's the last and final warning. Go find a hobby, baby, beloved. Go find a hobby. Go find a hobby. YouTube has multitude of different videos where you can educate yourself on stuff and create a whole business, create a whole brand, create a whole thing you can do to make money instead of being bored and doing dumb stuff to get a reaction out of people. The trolling stuff is wild to me. Like you're dedicating your time and energy to go on people social media to just say stuff to get a reaction when you can, if you really into social media, create you a channel, create you a brand, become a content creator and get attention that way. That's what a lot of people do social media for. But to troll is the ultimate low. Like that's childish. And it's very, very sad because there's a deeper rooted issue going on there. And I'm trying to help you get to the higher level. And that's how you do it. You take your pain and turn it into your passion. If you were neglected and wounded and feel like you need attention, go find something where you can get the right type of attention. Create a business, create a brand, help people. If you perform, you have a gift where you can sing and dance, where people can cheer for you or whatever. Do something productive. There's so much opportunity now. And if you don't like to be on screen, shoot, you can do AI. You could do AI and have a whole AI person talking for you, and you could be creative and still getting comments and all that kind of stuff. All right, y'all. Mm. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, OG, owning up and apologizing. And I really hope you're taking what I'm saying to heart because I really do care about people and I really want people to get better. That's why I've created this platform because I'm here to help people get better. And we got to take our pain and we got to turn it into purpose. If I've been a victim of abuse, I may be able to take what I've learned from that and create a business, create a platform to help educated people that have been abused or people who have been, through something very painful. You like me? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad that you're not trying to troll. I think you did that to try to, be funny. But I'm more of a serious channel. I'm not like some tarot readers that just say crazy stuff. I'm not that person. I'm like a serious, we get down to the root of it. I do some stuff to be funny, like some readers, but to be honest, I'm real here for a serious purpose, for a bigger cause. So I just kindly ask, just be respectful of the chat because I have some people here that follow me that really want the information and they don't need the distractions by the foolery in the chat. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna block you. As long as you do right, we good. We good. Okay. But seriously, think about what I said. KK says, I like you too. I came across you about a week ago. So I've been trying to watch since then. Thank you guys so much. Blessings. Much love to all of you. Thank you so much. You OG, you just came at the right time because I was ready to pop off on these hoes. And I said, here we go. Then OG gonna come in with some foolery. I'm like, oh Lord. Y'all just pray for me today. I'm just irritated. We're gonna blame it on the Mercury retrograde. Remember, I told you signs of Mercury retrograde, emotional miscommunication. All right. Leos, let's do it. Sorry, Leos, for the delay. Spirit, tell me a little bit about mighty, mighty Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What does the person that's currently connected to Leo in love and romance, what does this person tell their friends and family about Leo? The Three of Wands in the reverse. Hey, Janae. Thank you for the jewels. The Devil. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Death card, the High Priestess, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, this is interesting. You know, this person feels like you have a very unhealthy attachment to them. So they feel like no matter if you guys are off, you guys are eventually going to be on at some point, because the soul tie that you guys have, which is a very toxic one, is unbreakable. And what they're telling their friends and family more than anything is that right now you guys may be off because you got kind of tired of them being in and out, you know. But they feel like eventually this silent treatment, this separation you guys are going through is going to come to an end. Yeah, with Eight of Cups in the reverse, to the Magician in reverse, they feel like you will eventually come back. You're just putting on a front. You're just telling yourself you don't want to come back. I'm getting also they're telling people that when you guys do get back together, you may be the culprit to causing a lot of issues in the relationship. So it's almost like they're projecting you being the one to cause a lot of the pain and causing some of the issues in the connection. What are they saying that Leo's doing? Yeah, they're saying you have options. You're playing the field. You're running around, being off and on with them. Thank you, Belle, for the jewels. Yeah, hoping to have better luck elsewhere. And then when things don't work out, you come back to them. You try to manipulate them back into your world. Now, a lot of you guys may say the roles are reversed. That's not exactly what I'm doing. That's what they're doing. But it seems like someone that's projecting then. Okay. That's what they're telling their friends and family about you, Leo. All right. So, how does the friends and family that's connected to Leo's person really feel about Leo? What are their thoughts? The Lovers in the reverse and the Chariot with the Star. You know, they feel like this is a dysfunctional, unhealthy relationship that just shouldn't happen. They feel like you guys are not a good couple. You guys are a toxic couple. You know, it'll never work. I don't know why they go around and around. Yeah, with the Nine of Swords, it's almost like, oh Lord, here we go, drama. So it looks like the friends and family of your person view you as somebody that is a player, in and out, inconsistent, and toxic. because that's the image that your person is trying to portray you as being. And that may not be the truth, but that's what they're saying. Okay. Your person could be a Capricorn, a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius, Cancer, Gemini. Let me know if it resonates. Man, you guys are quiet now. See, when I be getting on somebody's case, everybody like, shh, don't say nothing. Y'all can talk. I just don't want y'all to say ugly things in the chat. Y'all can talk. That's why I'm going live, so y'all can talk. We got Virgos next. We have any Virgos here? Virgos. All right, Virgos, let's get into it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about Virgo's person that they're currently connected to. Y'all, these cards. In love and romance. What is this person secretly telling their friends and family about Virgo? Okay, we have the Three of Wands in the reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. All right. So again, this is very similar to like what I was getting with what sign was that? Was that Taurus? I think it was Taurus. So some of you guys may have Taurus in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, where your person's kind of telling the friends and family that you're like gracefully bowing out or gracefully have like left the scene. But they feel like you truly are not done with them. You just need a break. They feel like you did this because you feel like you need more from this person. There may have been something about money or stability you need more from them, Virgo, need to see more effort or something, and you just kind of left the scene. You got tired of waiting to see the results of this person doing better. So it's something about like they feel like they couldn't live up to your expectations. And yeah, they just feel like you just went into hermit mode and ignored them. Mhm. But they feel like, eventually you're going to have a weak moment. They feel like you're eventually going to get lonely, you're going to get stressed, and at that point you may actually try to reach out. But right now you're kind of in your ego and they feel like right now you're just refusing to budge because you need the results from them. So let's see. How does Virgo's person's friends and family actually think about Virgo? What is their take on Virgo? The moon, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Lovers in the reverse. You know, I think this is a family or group of people who honestly feel like you dodged a bullet. I hate to say that, but it's almost like they feel like you did the right thing. This was not the right opportunity for you to be in. You may actually, in fact, be better than this person. You can do better. So I don't know if you know this family to be like a big cheerleader of yours. Yeah, they feel like for a very long time you were ignoring the red flags and you gave this person way more time than you should have. So they are actually kind of like happy to see you kind of moving on from this if you moved on. And they feel like it'll only be a matter of time where you realize that this person is not offering you much or stringing you along. So it's kind of cold blooded. I know they're not really saying, and it's the moon, so it's not something they're saying. It's like something they're thinking. Like, well, Virgo did the right thing. They dodged the bullet because this person don't have much to offer anyway. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, Virgo. Let me know if that makes sense. Even though this person is trying to say, they're the victim because you have went into hiding and kind of disconnected. This family's like, well, yeah, you didn't do right by Virgo. So of course, your person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We also have Pisces, Virgo. And Virgo could have done this to you. And Leo. Let me know if it resonates. All right. We're going to keep this thing rolling, y'all. Anna says, you know what? It makes a lot of sense, Mika. It was a toxic relationship. There we go. So at least your person's friends and family was not delusional. And sometimes that's the case. Sometimes friends and family know their friend or their relative is raggedy, ain't really hitting on nothing. But again, it's their friend or family. So, of course, they're not going to say it out loud to you like, oh, you better run. But they may be thinking that. So, that's what it is. Libras are next. Any Libras? Yoga says, you nailed it. Thank you, Mika. You're the best. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation, Virgo. Some of y'all, the family may have actually said or threw hints to you. For some of you, I don't know. All right, Libras. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about Libra's person that they're currently connected to in love and romance. What is this person secretly telling their friends and family about Libra? We have the Death card, the Empress, the Four of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, we have Temperance in the reverse, and we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse with the Queen of Cups. Okay. They're telling their friends and family that you stop basically investing in them, taking care of them, supporting them. You were a great provider, a great supporter. You were actually a great, secure, stable individual, doing better than them, and you really helped them out. And it has a lot to do with them honestly feeling like you did it because you grew very impatient with this person taking action and stepping their game up. So for some of you guys, this person may be actually admitting to the truth. For others of you, they're just kind of like tucking their tail between the legs and just admitting the truth when friends or family would just ask about you, because maybe they saw how really kind and sweet, and probably like, well, where's Libra at, male or female? They just see you as being very healing, very kind, very sweet, and very invested. And those days are over. Yeah. They're also telling them that they kind of blew it with you, because you made them feel very, like, I can't get away from you, made them feel very comfortable, like you did everything right. So I'm going to be honest, this is not someone going around telling people bad things about you. If anything, they're kind of like pumping you up as being a really good, sweet person, that they just blew it. Like, man, I blew it with Libra. I should have treated Libra better. Libra was cool. All right, let's see how the friends and family view you, Libra. We have the the Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice. They really feel like you're better off by pulling your energy back, because they feel like deep down this person was holding you back. Like, they feel like whatever this person was doing to you was beneath you, their frequency, their energy, what they were bringing to the table. It's like almost like this person put you on a pedestal. I think this family also looks at you at the same light. Like, you're better off without this person, and you can be just fine on your own. You can be fine with somebody that's more at your higher vibration and can do better by you. So yeah, they feel like you just kind of dropped the dead weight. So this is probably the best reading of the night, because both your person and the family really appreciate you and all that you've done. So I really feel like you had really good, pure intentions, Libra, if this is your reading, and you were very kind and sweet, and you didn't do anything really wrong for this person or their family to be like, Libra is a horrible person, a monster, a manipulator, a cheater, none of that at all. None of it. Yeah. And they feel like you went off to get unstuck and just kind of move forward to something better. And they feel like it's fair. This was an unfair experience. So how do they view the person that Libra was connected to? Like, how do they view that person? The World and the Hierophant. They view this person as someone that doesn't really have good core values and standards, possibly wasn't really ready for the level of commitment or standards you had. And they lied to you and told you that they were ready for that. For some of you also, they just feel like you guys were not on the same page. Like, your values, your standards, your belief just isn't really jiving well with theirs. And I think according to them, they feel like you tried to force it to fit, and it wasn't good. All right. Not bad at all. That's probably the best reading I've had of the day. Of course, the roles could be reversed. So Libra could have did this to you. So just take it as it resonates. Scorpios are next. Oh, I didn't tell you. Did I tell you all the signs? I didn't tell you all the signs, did I? Okay, your person could have been a Libra, an Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Cancer. Okay. Yeah, that's what I have. Could be any signs though. Just energy, Libra. Thank you, Ginger, so much for the star. You're so sweet. Thank you for the jewels. Majestic. Majestic Tarot. Hello, hello. Scorpio, y'all ready? Let's get to the bottom of it today. Let's see what they talking about today. Oh boy. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Person that Scorpio is connected to in love and romance. What is this person secretly telling their friends and family about Scorpio? We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Judgment. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Emperor, the King of Wands in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. You know, they're telling their friends and family that you're pissed off at them because they play too many games coming in and out. And you decided to go off and explore other relationships and moved on and went about your business. I think there's a part of this person that kind of some of you, they may have told their fans, friends, and family, like, I played too many games and Scorpio decided to jet and go off and try to date other people. Now, some of you guys may say, well, no, I'm single. I'm not dating nobody. But that's what they're telling their friends and family, that you're doing everything you can to prove your point. Your point is, according to them, like, since you can't do right by me, I'm going to go find somebody else that will. You know, that kind of mess. Tit for tat kind of mess that they feel like, you know, that you would do. Yeah, because you're pissed. Queen of Swords in reverse, and you're tired. You're tired of the in and out. So it's almost like they feel like you're getting your revenge, your sweet revenge. And that's your way of moving, coping, and letting go. All right. How does the friends and family view Scorpio? What is their take on it? What is their view of Scorpio? We have the Page of Swords. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. And the Six of Cups. They feel like you guys are going to get back together. You guys are eventually going to exchange messages or talk to one another some way, somehow, because you guys have too much history to just let this thing go. And right now they feel like, even though things are not going so well between you two, and it may be honestly not the most solid beginning, they do feel like you guys actually may get back together. Yeah. And I think that would make them happy. So I think, Scorpio, these people like you. And they feel like, even though maybe you running off, putting this person in timeout is something that you may be doing, they're actually disappointed that things are not working out between you two. So, like I say, I do feel like this person is quivered in their boots because they are definitely very, very clearly thinking that you are out dating other people and that you moved on. And because you did it like a smooth criminal in the night, creeping out of the relationship, they're like, oh, yeah, Scorpio done probably creeped off with somebody else. But of course, the family's like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. You and Scorpio have a lot of history. You guys will eventually work it out. That kind of chit chat. Yep. I told you. Yeah. One of the Scorpios said, I went silent for almost a year. Then the friends' requests flooded in. I tell y'all, these people like, where you at, Scorpio? You playing? Get back over here. We like you. So yeah, it's facts. Oh well, they lost. A lot of y'all Scorpios, I already know it's over. So them friend requests can come on in, and it is what it is. But I agree with Majestic Tarot. A lot of you guys are not dating for revenge. You're just dating to move on. Like you're just moving on with your life. But they can think whatever they want to think. Sagittarius is next. Saggy-waggy. All right, here we go. No Sagittarius is here. Man, everybody's busy on this Saturday night. All right, I see y'all. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Bree is here. What is the current energy surrounding Sagittarius's person and what they're telling their friends or family about Sagittarius? We have the Death in the reverse, the King of Pentacles, the World in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Two of Swords, the Nine of Wands. All right, Sagittarius. So according to your person, and you know they lying, but they're telling their friends and family like, you know what? Sagittarius is going to be back. They want to act like they don't care about me. It's all an act. They'll be back. I know it. They'll be given to me and coming to pursue me in no time. I just know it because we had this very abrupt ending. It's not over. We're just on a break. I really feel like Sagittarius is just a little overwhelmed right now and a little upset and frustrated about me. But they'll be back. Now you tell me, Sagittarius, is that a lie or is that a lie? For some of you Sagittarius, you probably will be back. For some of you, probably not. Either way, this person is so cocky with it. They really think you're coming back. So let's see. What is this Death in reverse? We got the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they say you're being stubborn by holding back from them, but it's eventually you're going to have your breaking point. See, Bree Fritz said, ain't no effing way. I feel it. I know. Listen. I know my Saggy friends. Ain't no way. Delusional, y'all. Listen. Stay with it, y'all. Stay with it. Y'all getting a good kiki tonight. The World in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Emperor. Okay, so check this out. Saggy gonna realize nobody can hold Saggy down like I can hold Saggy down. Nobody got nobody got anything on me. See, Saggy gonna think the grass is greener, but they gonna find out ain't no green grass on the other side because I'm the one that really about that life. So Saggy can run around. You feel me, my boy? You feel me, my girl? Saggy gonna run around and act like they not checking on me. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you listen to mama, they can play them reindeer games and they gonna come back and see about me. Cause I'm the man. Because I'm the woman. I run this. Who is this? Oh, God, we gonna let us pray. Like I can just see this person at a family gathering, and then the people like, so where's Sagittarius? Man, let me tell you about Sagittarius. Sagittarius tripping. Like they just saying it with their chest. It's like, calm down. Who is this? Who are you, sir, ma'am? I'm laughing because I have a Saggy friend, and I hope she sees this video because this mess is hilarious. Because I know her person, and that's something that I think that person will probably say or do. Wild. Can't make it up. Here we go. What is the friends and family, even mama over there? What does the friends and family actually think about Sagittarius? What is their thoughts on this? Three of Wands in the reverse, Four of Swords, and Ten of Wands. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. They really believe this fool. You hear me, Sagittarius? They really believe you weak. They believe you ain't got no backbone. They feel like eventually you'll come around. Just like they say. They're like, oh yeah, you right. Sagittarius is gonna be back. I already know. Ah! I wish my friend sees this. This is wild. All right. This person could be a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Leo, an Aries, a Pisces, Sagittarius, such as yourself, Aries. It can be anybody, y'all, but that's the main energies. So it looks like your person has brainwashed the friends, the family, and they're definitely agreeing with your person that you will be back. Like the Terminator says, I'll be back. Capricorn's next. Bree says, his mama believe him because she's a former night stepper. Not a night stepper, just like him. I'll be damned. Not a night stepper, not a street walker creeping through the night. I'm done with it, y'all. Here we go, Capricorn. Whoa. Y'all so petty, man. Y'all so wrong. Stop talking about that man, mama. I knew I was channeling somebody's mama. Stood up there like, yeah, son. Yeah. She'll be back. Yeah. Like, please, ma'am, please. The creeps come out at night. The creeps come out at night. The creeps come out at the creeps come out. I'm sorry. Being childish. All right, here we go. Capricorn. The creeps come out. Hut, 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 hut. No sense, y'all. Woo, that got me. I'm gone. Capricorn. It's all Bree Prince's fault. Hut, 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 hut. Man, that song is banger, man. Y'all remember that song? The creeps come out at night. The creeps come out at night. The creeps come out. The creeps come out. The creeps come out at night. Okay, I gotta get serious because I'm about to start the Capricorn read, y'all. Y'all messing me up. Capricorn gonna cuss me out. Woo, boy. Hut, 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 hut. Oh, my friends see this. I gotta send her this video. Boy, oh boy. I'm like, bitch, if you don't watch this video. I hope she watching it. I hope she watching it. All right, here we go, Capricorn. Capping the corn. A lot of Capricorns here. That's what's up. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about Capricorn's person. What does this person secretly tell their friends and family about Capricorn? We have the Hangman in the reverse, the Two of Cups, the Strength. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse, and the King of Cups in the reverse. They feel like you're playing some type of sick and twisted game, Capricorn. And whatever this game that this person is playing with you, well, the game that they say you're playing with them, is all in an attempt to get a reaction out of you, out of them. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm doing this reading backwards and it's confusing the crap out of me. So stay with me. So what I'm getting to is like emotional manipulation. They feel like they're telling their friends they feel like you are pulling your energy back as a manipulative tactic to get them to want you more. To get you to want to love them more, love you more. Why can't I get this reading, Capricorn? What the heck? They feel like you're being very stubborn with this. And this is your way of like proving your point that you're not going to chase. You want them to come and chase you. So basically, they're telling their friends and family you're playing some type of mind game with them. But on the inside, it's killing you to do this. They feel like deep down, you would love to come towards them to take action, to say something, do something. But you're doing this because it's almost like you're testing them to see how much they really care about you. Like, yeah, Capricorn is holding back from me because Capricorn honestly and truly does not want to say anything, do anything. They want to see me pour my love, show my loyalty. And it's just a game at this point that Capricorn's doing. Yeah, because they feel like you're not happy or you're not emotionally fulfilled. So you just do these tactics to get their attention, basically. All right, I want to see how you really feel. I'm sorry, Capricorn, I messed up the first part. We had the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords. I mean, you have thought about settling down with this person, building the family, having security and stability with this person long term, only to find out that this person may have abandoned you, neglected you, not invested in you. So, really, it's not about you playing mind games. It's about you putting boundaries in place because you feel like you weren't getting the level of investment that you may have been promised or the level of investment that you're putting out in the relationship. So it just feels like you feel robbed, but they're interpreting at they're interpreting your behavior as someone that's trying to get them to get in line and chase you. But it's not correct. Their interpretation is wrong. And that's the story they're going with toward their friends and family about you. So how does the friends and family honestly view Capricorn? 6 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Magician. Surprisingly, the family see how much you've invested in this relationship. And they honestly can say, like, you probably got tired of pouring and investing and giving and doing and creating a very secure dynamic between you and this person without getting much in return. So as a result, you skedaddled, you pulled your energy back, and you began to focus on yourself. So this is an instance where the family is looking at you as somebody who has a lot of worth and value, and you can do bad on your own. They're actually kind of taken back that you would have established a relationship with this person. So they kind of feel like you kind of got robbed. So whatever this person's telling them, they're probably like, boy, please, girl, please. If that's what you want to think, okay, but we see it for what it is. Capricorn did a lot for you in this relationship. Capricorn helped you, supported you, and you just kind of like took advantage of Capricorn. So yeah, with the King of Cups in the reverse, this is them basically saying like you just stop feeling the way that you used to feel because of how this person treated you. So it feels like they're not delusional. Your person is the one that's delusional. I don't know if that makes sense, but y'all let me know. According to your energy, it was about investment and being fair. So I think they see it for what it is. And that's a good family and friends. And you may have noticed that the family and friends actually do like you, Capricorn, or may have said nice things to you. And that was genuine because they see how, you know, kind and generous and how invested, like you had nothing but good intentions. And this person just kind of took advantage of that. All the Capricorns approve. All right. MH says you were spot on. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Your person could be a Leo, an Aries, a Virgo, a Libra, a Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius. Okay. Could be any sign that's the main energy. Kim said it resonates with her. Thank you. B Skywalker says, girl, you are spot on. Thank you. Thank you. And Veronica says, yes, it does resonate. It's unfortunate though, because you can be such an amazing person, amazing partner, but unless your person that you're investing in respects and values what you're contributing to the relationship, then it just really probably feels like, wow. wasted time or I'm being used. Now, somebody in the chat said, I'm not interested in going back to the past person. Nobody asked you, ma'am. Nobody asked you. I'm reading the energy for the collective. This is a collective reading for all Capricorns watching this reading live or the recording. This is not a personal reading about your situation. You chose to click on my video and watch a Capricorn collective reading. And there was nothing in this reading also that stated you were going back to this person. Run the reading back, hear everything that I say, and do not negate my reads. The energy that comes out is the energy that comes out. The energy that comes out is the energy that comes out. Not what you want to hear, it's what it is. I don't care if you connected to someone new. The collective ain't connected to someone new. So I'm not reading about somebody new. And that wasn't the question. The question was, Spirit, tell me about the person that is currently connected energetically to Capricorn collectively. Not who is connected to you. Folks getting on my nerves today, y'all. Folks getting on my nerves. Yes, and it's a free reading. That's what I'll be trying to tell people, Janae. It's first of all, it's a free reading. It's a collective reading. And the fact that you're telling me what you want to hear or what you ain't gonna do, I didn't ask you, boo. I'm telling you what the answer is to what I'm doing the reading about. Y'all gonna have me cuss. I'm trying to not cuss on the channel. I'm really trying. Mama Lisa, folks getting on my nerves. If you watch tarot for the thousandth time, take what resonates and leave the rest. It may not be your reading, but as you saw, for most of the Capricorns watching, it was pretty accurate. And I think it did resonate. That's just something they didn't want to hear, but they're not paying me to tell me what they want to hear so they can shut up. They can sit down and be quiet or they're going to get blocked. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm just tired of folks. Here we go, Aquarius. Lisa. I'm trying. Listen, I want to tell you guys, my members, if you have not checked out the community tab, you guys have about 3 hours left to submit your free yes and no question for tomorrow's mini read. Because I see a couple of members just jumped on. Don't forget to check the community tab to submit your free yes and no question for tomorrow's mini read. So it's complimentary to members only. So members, you get to ask any yes or no question, but you got to submit it by midnight tonight. So if you haven't went there, make sure you go there. And then also to all of the rest of you that's here watching, I am doing mini reads. That means you can ask me any question that you want. Each question is 22.22. Two questions are 44.44. If you're interested in getting a mini read, a detailed mini read, you can click on the link right there. There will also be some sample readings if you want to just see what that experience is like on that same page. For those of you that kind of like are new here and want to kind of know my style when I do mini reads. So click on that link to learn more. Thank you guys so much for being here. We only got 2 signs left. If you're jumping on in, come back. If you need your timestamps, I'm going to have everything timestamped after the live stream ends. Here we go to Aquarius. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Aquarius in love and romance. What is this person secretly telling their friends and family about Aquarius? We have the Six of Wands in the reverse, the Two of Cups in the reverse, the Strength in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Judgment and the Six of Swords. They're telling their friends and family that you're basically ignoring them. And you're ignoring them because you guys have experienced some kind of disagreement or breakup. But a part of them feels like your disconnect from them, Aquarius, is very weak. Like it's not going to last long. It may be considered what they call a front. Eventually, you'll come around. But they claim that you just needed a break. You needed to kind of sail off into the sunset to just kind of cool down. And the reason why you did this is because according to them, you may have said some things about them not valuing you or appreciating you. You felt undervalued and underappreciated. And so, because of that, you retracted your energy to teach them a lesson. However, with the Strength in reverse to the Justice to the Ace of Pentacles to the Three of Cups, they feel like eventually things are going to work out and you guys are going to reconcile. They also feel like some of you guys may be dating around and connecting to other people. And to be honest, they feel like it's really not horribly bad because according to them, if you go off and date other people anyway, Aquarius, you're going to play yourself. You're going to find out that that's going to make you want them more. Yeah. I'm going to run that back. They feel like, oh, Aquarius, you want to go out there and date other people? Go for it. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, do you not know who I am? You'll be back. You'll realize what you really lost. So you can run off and do whatever you want to do. You're going to play yourself. You're going to regret it. Yeah, you're going to regret not working with me. You claim I'm not working with you. You're not working with me. Let's see how Aquarius really feel. Spirit, tell me, how does Aquarius really feel? This person's a little delusional. We're just going to pray for him, y'all. And the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. You want to know, why would you want to go back? And why would this person want to take you back? Why are you on my line? Why are you talking to me? Why are you even bothering me? That's how you feel. Over it. Nine of Wands in the reverse. I've been let this go. So why are they even showing up in my readings? Mika, been over it. So what are they talking about? Two brain cells. Let's look at the family, y'all. And I gotta move on from this. This person making me really irritated. in a big way because this is wild. Wild. How does the friends and family view Aquarius? The devil in the reverse. The Two of Swords. The Ten of Swords. The devil in reverse. Two of Swords. Ten of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Y'all, I'm just. They feel like this relationship was not really healthy. Let's start there. Let's be crystal. And they feel like you have definitely detached from a situation that kept leading to a lot of betrayal and a lot of issues. And they feel like you're devastated, but they also feel like their person's devastated. So they just honestly, like, if I were to really be honest with you, they just feel like this was a dysfunctional, toxic relationship that could have really led to something. But they know deep down, like, somebody was probably juggling other options. Who do they feel like was juggling out other options? You, Aquarius, you the player. Because you retracted your love. You detached from this toxic relationship because you probably were juggling this person with other options. And so this adds to the narrative, the delusional storyline that your person's saying to people that they pulled out of thin air, like they just caught it like this. And then they said, Aquarius, yeah, they're outside hoeing around, but they'll be back. Woo. Let me know if this resonates, Aquarius. What the what? What the what? What the what? This person could be a Leo, a Libra, a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces. Ridiculous. Someone said, I'm as big as a player as you, Mika. I have options, but doesn't mean I want them. See, that's the problem right there. And this might be TMI. This is for my members. I'm gonna have to tell y'all my story from my most recent dating experience that was from hell. It really wasn't recent. It was like a few months ago. I went on this date and I kind of put myself in a vulnerable situation. But my point is, as y'all can see me. I'm not ugly. Am I ugly? Am I ugly? Am I ugly? Do I look like the devil? Do I look like a player from the Himalaya? This is my devil face. I don't know what this person talking about, y'all. It's wild to me. I'm like this. I feel like I done walked through the Twilight Zone or something. I'm like, who are they talking about? But you know what it is, and then that's what I've noticed about some of the readings tonight, Aquarius, is that some of these people are projecting like their bad behaviors, and they're saying you're doing the very thing that they did to you. They're saying you did it. So if you heard this reading and you feel like that's not even what you're about, what you do, but you feel like your person is that way, then that's exactly what they're doing. That's what they're doing. No, it's not the Top Golf date. This is another date. This is with the my rich person, the one that's well known in the community. It's like a local celebrity that I didn't even know who he was. And then I went on the date and I didn't realize he had all this money. And of course, he was like so scared when I told him I did some research and realized he had all these businesses. And he's like, "You know me? You know who I am?" And I said, "No." I said, "But I know you got a lot of businesses in the city." And he started panicking. And I'm just like, I don't care if you a millionaire, billionaire, gazillionaire. Are you gonna do right by me? I don't care if you a thousandaire. Are you gonna be a decent man? That's all I care about. You know, Aquariuses, we don't really be caring for real about all that money stuff. We really don't care. But he was like freaking out. And then once he realized, I like most Aquariuses, we were like, it's nothing. Whatever. Like, as long as you're cool. We gonna be friends. Are we gonna be friends? Are we gonna be homies? We gonna talk and kick it? I'm gonna have to tell y'all. Members, catch me after this live. I'm gonna tell y'all the story. That story is not meant for this side of YouTube. I'm gonna just say that. It gets pretty wild. It gets pretty wild. Janae, you gonna meet me there? I'm telling you, girl, I gotta get it out. But there's a lesson in that, and I want to teach it from the angle of the lesson. And I may do that just to kind of tell my business, but speaking from places of experiences, because a lot of you guys may not believe me, but I've been married, I've been engaged to multiple times, I've been in relationships, I've been in situationships, I've been single, independent, and I've been on a lot of dates. So that's why I feel like I can stem from a place of telling you guys a lot about the game. I've played the game and I've also had the game run on me. You heard me? I played the game too back in my younger day. How about that? I sure did. But God delivered me. And I said, I don't need to do that to the people. So I stopped playing. But again, members, catch me after this live. I'll tell you about it. Some of y'all looking at me like, oh my gosh, Mika, what? Y'all don't know me. I'm an Aquarius sun, Aquarius Venus, Scorpio rising. There's a lot of mystery. I'm a mysterious being. I have so many dark secrets. You know, people don't even know me. And when dudes meet me, they see these big, beady, doughy eyes and this really sweet smile, and they have no idea. Try me. Try me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Come on. Oh, you're not playing. No, I'm not playing. Who you talking to? They like, oh, and then some of these dudes be like, I didn't expect that from you. I'm like, don't let this cute face fool you, man. You're not gonna come at me crazy. You're not gonna be cussing me out, dogging me out, treat me any kind of way. I'm gonna let you know respectfully, respect. Look at Lisa. Mika. I really don't like to go there with it because I'm really a professional. Like a lot of y'all don't know this, but I have multiple degrees. A pillar in my community. A lot of people look up to me. I work with teachers across the state. I work for a local university. I got multiple streams of income. I got this business. I got this channel. I got a lot of different things going on for myself. So honestly, I kind of have to hold back how I really feel. Like as a high school teacher, I tell my students all day, okay, all right, do. Yes, I need some assistance because it's either going to be them or me. You know what I'm saying? And I say it just like that and write it up. Johnny said, F you, BITCH. You got me messed up on God. And I'll be like, okay, but just know you got me messed up. Watch this. I just like push the envelope of what I can and can't say. But I really want to say some things. Man, I got some stories, y'all. I can't even say it all. I can't even say it all. But I got a lot of stories. I got a lot of stories. Man, I got a lot of stories. All right, here we go. Who we on, Pisces? But yeah, I grew up from humble beginnings on the bad side of town. Um, ended up like not going to the best schools, but because my mom put a lot of emphasis on education, I've always been a very smart kid. My mom has always put education first, but because I grew up in a toxic school environment, had a lot of toxicity around me growing up, I've kind of became very equipped to know a lot about street and street knowledge. Does that make sense? So people hear me talk, they see how I carry myself and they have no idea how much I really know. It's kind of crazy, but that is the work of a lot of Aquariuses and Scorpios. You're kind of mysterious. People don't really know what you know, but you know a lot. You know a lot. And all the Aquarius says, "Yep, I know." All right, Pisces, I'm done. Here we go. Pisces, here we go. But seriously, I'm gonna tell the story on the membership side about that date because that is a good lesson. There's a lot like I really need to tell because I really want a lot of the women that are dating to be careful for what I went through because it could have went south very quickly. All right, here we go, Pisces. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you, Lisa, for being here, by the way. What is the current energies surrounding Pisces and the person that Pisces is currently connected to in love and romance? As far as what they're telling their friends and family about Pisces, what are they telling their friends and family about Pisces? We have the Strength in the reverse, the Two of Wands in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance, and the Death in reverse. According to them, they feel like you've kind of given up on the relationship, given up on them. That's kind of what they're telling people. But they feel like it may be something that can be possibly revived or repaired. You just are not feeling confident to take action towards them right now. But yeah, with the world in reverse, that's what I'm getting. They feel like there's a part of you that can't resist them. You have so much emotion and so much love. And I'm getting like a very emotionally insecure, codependent person without a backbone. Like they feel like you're that person that no matter what they say and do, you always end up being there and kind of putting up with their crap. Their words, not mine. So they feel like eventually you're going to be there. Like it doesn't matter what they say or do. You're just having a weak moment or you're having a moment where you're just disconnecting because you don't want to deal with them. But this breakup to makeup stuff is something that they feel like you guys do often, and eventually you'll come out of this quiet space and time to come towards them to take action. That's what they believe. With the 7 of Cups to the Judgment, they feel like right now you're just trying to see if you can find something better, go off and explore your other options. But eventually, a lot of you guys probably will start to think about them and want to go back to them. So that's what they're saying. How does Pisces really feel? Let's look at that. We have the King of Cups and the Devil in reverse. So it's kind of saying that, yeah, you do have emotions, but you're very emotionally intelligent and very emotionally stable. You're not as weak and codependent and insecure as they're trying to make you to be. In fact, this could be them projecting that energy onto their friends and family about how they really feel about you. I feel like you're the more emotionally stable one. And because you have really good sense of security in yourself and balance and peace, I think you're trying to sustain that by moving on and detaching from this person. You feel like this is a very unstable and unhealthy relationship. So this is your boundary, this is your standard. That is the truth, not what they're saying here. So what is the family? What is the family's truth or thoughts about Pisces? 7 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 5 of Cups. You know, they feel like you are running off away from this person, like trying to sneak away to kind of like work on yourself, work on your goals, work on things you want to establish for yourself in your life. But eventually they feel like you're going to start to miss this person, similar to what they're saying, and you're going to want them back. That's what they believe. So they do kind of understand why you may want to detach because according to them, they feel like you just want to be alone or left alone. But eventually you may have a breaking point. That's what they believe. Yeah. With the High Priestess in reverse to the 5 of Wands, secretly it's going to get the best of you staying silent from this person, and you're going to want to break the silence and kind of try to establish reconnection with this person in this relationship because, well, like this person is saying, I guess they believe you guys are unbreakable. The bond is so heavy, it's so deep, and even if this person does you wrong, you'll be back. And they're pretty confident about that with the King of Swords. That's what they believe. Doesn't have to be the case, but that's what they're saying. Your person could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Aquarius, Pisces. Let me know if it resonates, Sagittarius. All right. I think that is going to conclude tonight's reading. Thank you guys so much for those that came on to the live or those watching the recording. Thank you so much for playing along. And for all of you guys that are here watching the recording or the video, don't forget to check out the description box below to book your personal mini reading with me. Because, as you guys know, that mini reading opportunity is only available for a limited amount of time, only available tomorrow. And once we sell out, we sell out. So you want to go ahead and book it in advance so that way we can get your questions lined up Once you book your reading, you'll get an email from me with the link to the video, and all of your readings will be time stamped so you can come back and watch the reading as frequently and as often as you would like. Thank you again. And by the way, members, get that question, that yes or no question, into me by midnight, and I'll add you to the list as well. Thank you to our amazing mods. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Mama Lisa. Thank you for being patient with me tonight, y'all. Folks was getting on my nerves. And I definitely enjoy you guys. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Take